y'all, Teresa Love here. Thank you so much for cooking. It means so much. If you'd like to like this video, that'd be really great. And if you could subscribe, I would love for you to join the family. So a little update on my reading schedule / taste / what I will be doing. I am trying to save money right now, planning for a future with my boyfriend, and that involves saving money. So the plan is to not buy any books for months because I have a ton of books here that I want to read and I get to read. So that's the plan. I just wanted to share the sequels that I want to read. I've loved or liked the first book in the series and I wanted to jump into the next. I have books that I own that I want to read first, of course, and then I'll show you ones afterwards are ones that I do not own that I also want to read sometime. I could either read them on ebook or like from the library, or I could read them on audiobook. So yeah, let's get into the video. So the first sequel I want to read is China Rich Girlfriend by Kwan. This is an adult romance / chick lit book. The first book was great. The movie is amazing. The book pretty much just felt like the same, and I really want to read this book. If you don't know, we follow Rachel Chu. In the first book, she is dating Nick, and she doesn't know that his family is the most wealthy family in China. And then she goes and visits his family, and drama happens. So this is book 2. It's actually going to be following the eve of the wedding. So I'm excited to read this. The next sequel I want to read is Wolfbane by Andrea Cremer. This is a YA supernatural paranormal following werewolves. Follow the main character who is Kala. She is like a wolf alpha, and then she's supposed to be marrying another alpha. And then there's like a human mixed in, and there's kind of like a weird love triangle thing, but I've been looking for this book for so long because I loved the first book so much. I loved Nightshade. I just loved every aspect of it, and werewolf books are really fun for me. And then I've been looking for this book and I finally found it at the used bookstore kind of recently. So yeah, I need to read this like now. Next one is Lola and the Boy Next Door. This is by Stephanie Perkins. This is book 2 in the Anna and the French Kiss series. I'm pretty sure this one is set in San Francisco and the other one was set in Paris. But yeah, it's a romance, young adult. Next book is Ever After High, The Unfairest of Them All by Shannon Hale. This is a middle grade book. This is book 2 in the series of Ever After High. It's a very fun, short font read, and it has some mixed media in it, which is very interesting. And I've been wanting to read this because the first book followed like the daughter of the evil queen, the daughter of Snow White, and the daughter of the Mad Hatter is this one. So yeah, it's a fun series. Next sequel is Of Triton by Anna Banks. This is a supernatural YA following kind of like mermaids people, mermen too. They're called Sirens, or Sirena is the series of Poseidon, the Sirena legacy. It just has that awesome book plot where human person or human girl meets supernatural boy and you don't really know who he is and what he is, and it's really fun. This is also another book. I bought the 2 next ones that I've been looking for because I loved the first book and I cannot wait to read it. It says it has a bonus story inside. Next we have It's Not Summer Without You by Jenny Han. I'm sure you know about this book. This is book 2 in the Summer I Turned Pretty series that just came out as a movie on, I think it was Prime Video, and I read the book and I liked it and I need to see the movie. But this is the sequel, and it's about Belly, who it's like pretty much she came back one summer, like all the summer she goes to this like vacation house with her friends, and sometimes there's like boys that she likes or like another boy that she likes that she's close to, and it's just a cute YA romance. The next book is book 2 in the School of Good and Evil, For Good and Evil, A World Without Princess by Soman Chanahani. This has deckled edges, really pretty hardcover. This book follows the protagonists and then the villains are at different school, at the same school, so it's different schools. It depends. And it's a fun adventure, middle grade. I loved book 1, so I wanted to read book 2. Next sequel is A Darkness Strange and Lovely by Susan Denard. This is actually a zombie book. It's YA, helping spirit hunters save Philadelphia from the Walking Dead. I thought it was really good, and I happened to buy the whole series because I was like, this is gonna be good, and it was. I liked it, so I need to read the second book. As I now see this, I see I need to read a lot of second books to series, which maybe I can do sooner than later, hopefully by the end of the year. Next we have, the sequel is The Secret Circle, The Initiation, and Captive Part 1. So I read The Initiation, which was book 1, and then this is a two bind up by L.J. Smith, and I need to read the second book in this series, The Captive Part 1. I don't think it's very long. Under 200 pages. It follows a coven of supernatural witches, and they do lots of crazy stuff. I also want to, I could read this in October. Yeah. Next we have the sequel of Fairy Crossed by Angelica R. Jackson. This is an author I actually met at a book fest. Merlin Stronghold, the book is called, and book 1 was a fae book, and it was about this like human who discovers a fae creature, and like there's like an area that can access the fae, and it's really cool and magical and whimsical and just like really draws you in. So I want to really bad read this book. Yeah. How many times am I gonna say really bad or excited? Because I'm excited. Come on. Dogs. Alright, the next sequel I'm going to read is Unhinged, The Blood Bond Saga, Book 2 by Helen Hardt. Paranormal romance between a vampire named Dante and Erin, who is she is a human, and she's actually, I think she's a nurse. Yeah, I think she's a nurse, and she discovers him one day in the blood bank, and there's like this crazy intertwined story going on. It's so good, and these are cool because this is part 4, 5, and 6. So technically I've already read 1, 2, and 3, but this is book 2. And last but not least, we have book 2 in The Darkest Minds Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken. Book 1 is like a concentration camp for these kids who have, or teens, who have superpowers, and they want to keep them contained because they're not sure what they could do. Well, of course, there's ways for them to try to get out and escape because they can't live in this way. Yeah, so book 2 is continuing to figure out their lives and what's going on and if they're on the run or not. Okay, so that is all the physical books of the sequels that I will be reading. We have 5, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 books. If I read 1 a week by the end of the year, I should be able to finish them, which I think I'm gonna do. And then let me just shout out a bunch more books that are sequels that I could possibly read on audio or ebook since I am saving money. First we have Spells, which is book 2 of the Wings series by Aprilynne Pike. I loved book 1, which was Wings. Then we have The Mistake, which is book 2 of the Off Campus series by Elle Kennedy. Loved The Deal. That was the first book. Then we have The Marionettes, book 2, Wicked Souls by Kitty Wismer. I did not even know this book was out already. She is a booktuber. I love watching her and I love reading her books, and I did not know that book was out, so I definitely have to pick it up. Maybe I'll ask for it for my birthday. Then we have book 2 in the Lion Game, Never Have I Ever by Shepard. That's in the Pretty Little Liars world. Next we have Famous in Love, book 2, Truly, Madly, Famously, it's called, by Rebecca Serle. Next we have in the Gala Girls series, book 2, Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy by Ali Carter. Then we have Dangerous Deception, which is book 2 in the Dangerous Creature series by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. So we have, this is actually a spin-off series of the Beautiful Creatures, which is a series that I absolutely adored. And this one follows another character, another 2 characters, and then we hear their story. We have book 2 of The Perfectionists, which is The Good Girls, and this is by Shepard, and this is also in the Pretty Little Liar world. Then we have book 2 of Everneath, and this is called Everbound by Brody Ashton. That is a supernatural YA. Then we have book 2 in Lost Voices, Waking Storms by Sarah Porter. That is a mermaid book. That book 1 was amazing. Yeah, so those are all the possibly could read, just won't buy unless I ask for one of them for my birthday or a few of them for my birthday. Yeah. Yay! If you made it to the end of the video and you would like to let me know, if you could leave a mermaid emoji, because that is what my shirts have. And also we talked about 2 mermaid books in this video, so that would be great. And okay, remember, you can find magic wherever you look. Sit back and relax. All you need is a book. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye!